Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Friday, and welcome back to the newest edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. I am Nik J. This is my player partner, my boxing bestie, Jane. BOXIANA. How you doing today? Y'all, don't she look like Jane from school days?
No, it take me a couple of days to get my color right. I had to go over it, and over it. So I finally got it right how I wanted it. So
it looks lovely, Goldilocks. I love. How cute are you?
moisturize this week. How was your week today? This week?
I had a very nice, relaxing week. I didn't do anything. We were iced in for a couple of days, so I ate and got fat. And today I went and had a facial and a massage, so that was fabulous. When I say fabulous, y'all, people be skimping on the facials. Y'all go get a facial. Do yourself a favor and go get a facial. Man, I was feeling great when I left that place. Okay, feeling really good. I feel refreshed.
Bougetto.
Just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. How was your week, friend?
You know what? I'm getting better. Like it's taking a little time for me to get up myself all the way back together, but this week I can tell the difference towards the end of the week. So I'm hoping next week I'll be back to my normal self. I got stuff I still gotta
You
work.
sound better. You sound like clearer. Yeah, you do, friend. So y'all come on in the room because there are some things that we have to discuss. It was a lot going on this week. Okay, we don't have a huge fight card week. We do have one main fight going down in the UK, and it's a woman's fight. Y'all come on in the room. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to talk about all the good other information that streamed in this week. Okay. The Sheik, not the Sheik, His Excellency has put everybody on notice. We're going to talk about it. Okay. Come on in the room. How you doing, Sean Terence? Hey, Shawalaya. How you doing, girl? Georgia Peach Denise, good to see you. How are you? Rick Blackwell, Jason Pennywell, Shogun 76, TZ Frank, BFTB Sports. How you doing? What's going down? It's good to see you. DP Rocker, Bullet Gibson. Hey, Bullet. 704 Joe, how you doing? Let's see. You thirsty be up. We here. Take a swig. Frank from the land. How you doing? Brent Fox. John Norrie, Sugar Free Mars, Mo 2013. That's BOXIANA's twin spirit, y'all. Andre Styles, ahoy, how are you? Pablo Escobar, Joshua Connor, hey, Cassandra girl, hey, Sin. Marcel Curry, how are you? Specs. Who else? Pete GH, Big Dog Boxing. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Claire, how are you? Mike Edwards, Talib Cunningham, hey, cousin. King Mitch, Joshua Connor, I think I said you was up boxing and barbecue. V Rock, how you doing? Tevin Smith, hey. Tay Tay Brown, the real queen of MMA talk, how you doing? And Doghouse, Dog City. Y'all come on in the room. Go ahead and do me a really big favor. Click the like button. If y'all are new here, subscribe. And do me an even bigger favor. If y'all got a YouTube channel, go ahead and share it so that other people can know that we on live and whatnot. Because we got things to discuss. Okay? A whole lot of stuff to discuss. I'm seeing a whole bunch of scary cats in the world of boxing. I'm ashamed, y'all. I'm a little ashamed. But what we're gonna do first is discuss the weigh-in situation. Friend, I caught it briefly, but you were telling me about Michaela's outfit. Go ahead. I want to hear more about the outfit and
Came out there with her best shit on. I don't know what I don't know what she did different. She looks really solid this fight. And her outfit was very cute to me. She had on like the maroon leather ensemble that was very and boots. Friend.
hmm,
She bought the boots out. I was like, okay, Michaela, this is, and she had like the ninja type jacket, but it wasn't different colors. It was all maroon. I was like, this is a win right here, girlfriend. Yeah, but she's always dressing. I
she
know
does.
it's starting to get better and better and better. I don't know who put that shit together. She had that shit on.
Okay then, Michaela. Now I saw the weigh-in. I didn't really pay close attention to the outfit, but I did pay attention. You know, I'm a hair girl, so I was looking at the bob. She's rocking a nice bob. She had a slick back. She was giving me Charlie vibes from what's that show? That movie, The Long Kiss Goodnight. She ready. She looked like she ready to go up in there and do something with Natasha. Both ladies came in on weight, but let's do remember Michaela is moving up in weight to fight Natasha, and Natasha is the champion, and the UK is her hometown. But both women look really good on the scale. I feel like with Michaela's height, this weight class probably suits her better. She doesn't have to worry about calorie counting as much and trying to stay below a certain weight as much. You know, she still has to stay on weight, but I think with her height, this weight class suits her better. Um, Friend, who you got winning that fight?
You know what, friend? I said I'm thinking Michaela, but I have to remember that we are in the UK tomorrow, and Jonas is a girl, so I'm thinking Michaela's gonna pull it out, friend. I ain't gonna cap to you. She looked humongous standing next to that little bitty lady. So Jonas gonna have an uphill battle tomorrow, and but I can't wait to see it.
Hmm. You know, I like Michaela a lot, but Michaela to me has one style of fighting. I haven't seen her like make a lot of adjustments. She fights a certain way, and that's just how she's gonna fight. If that makes the fight a dog fight, that's what it's gonna be. But I don't. I want to say Michaela, but I don't know if she's gonna be able to beat Natasha Jonas. I don't know if I just ah. I'm going Natasha. I am. And I like Michaela. But I'm going Natasha Jonas. I'll be pleasantly surprised if Michaela can pull it off. But I just think this is her weight class. And I don't know if Michaela has enough to take the belt from her. I don't think so.
That's big old shit. Against that big old girlfriend. You know, I honestly, well, like I said, we in the UK. It might be a thing tomorrow, and then I had to remember Michaela's coach was in the hospital for a little while. Matter of fact, the same time I was in the hospital,
Yep.
and we were at the hospital at the same time. So I hope that doesn't affect her game and all her good graces. But I forgot about that, friend.
Yep. And is he gonna be there? I don't think he's there.
I don't even think he's gonna be there, friend.
Her coach old. I don't think he's gonna be there.
I ain't been back outside like that. I go to the store and back home. I don't trust going out no more, friend. It's gonna take me a little minute. It's gonna take me a minute. I figure by next month I'll be ready to go back outside.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't blame you. Because y'all was 6'6", so I get it. I don't know. I don't. I'm giving it to Jonas because she is a firecracker. Jonas is she ain't no slouch. She ain't no punk. She ain't no bitch. She ain't finna just lay down because it's Michaela Mayer. She trying to keep her belts. And this chick is coming up to her weight class to try to take them. And I don't think she's taking kindly to that. So I got Jonas in a decision. I don't know if she's strong enough to knock Michaela out because I know Michaela got a chin. If she ain't got nothing else, she got a chin. So I'm thinking Jonas by decision. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. So I've been away from the YouTube boxing streets because I've just been relaxing and chilling and whatnot. But today, I get on and I see all kinds of stuff going on, and it looks like we're gonna get a schedule from the PBC finally. It looks like their big opening pay-per-view is going to be in March 30th, I believe. And it's supposed to feature one Gervonta Abdul Wahid Tank Davis. Friend, have you heard anything about it? What's the buzz? You be in the streets, in the boxing streets. I don't know what's going on. What's the buzz? Do we know who the opponent is? What's going on? Talk to me.
Whoever this opponent is, they are keeping that shit tip top secret. And it's causing a lot of confusion because everybody wants to know at this point, who is he fighting? Because we have no idea. Pitbull Cruz is calling for Ryan Garcia, so we know it ain't him. It's going through the list of people. There's only two people that's been very, very silent lately. And I don't want to say they fighting each other, but it's given.
Do tell.
I don't know, friend. I feel it in my spirit, and I've been thinking it for a really long time. I think Tank finna fight Frank.
I hope so. I hope so bad. Cause what I've been hearing was Jose Valenzuela. I've been hearing El Rayo.
I can't remember who they said Rayo was finna fight, but it wasn't Tank. It wasn't Tank.
I hope, man, if I hope, I really hope, I mean, really, really hope it's Frank Martin. I think that would be perfect for the both of them. For the both of them, that would be a great way to open up the PBC card on Amazon. I really, 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 really hope it's Frank Martin. I really hope so. Sticking with Tank, looks like he's been a little active on Twitter. Looks like he did not take too kindly to some things that were said on Sean Porter's podcast when Bill was on there. He was not happy about some things that Sean Porter said. Sean said, and Sean missed it. Sean said after Bill left, when he was talking to somebody else, he don't really think neither one of them want to fight right now. That's what Sean said. But on that podcast with he and Bill, he said that he don't think Tank want that fight. Oh, did you watch that? Did you see any of that and how that went down?
No, I don't watch Sean thumb sucking ass. I don't like the way his teeth is shaped. And you won't catch me dead over there. Once my friend left, don't leave. Once Carson left, I was done watching that shit. Like, I'm just being honest. And then I caught it one day, and he had some random ass girl on there and some guy, and she was trying to talk about boxing. And like, I was like, man, don't be bringing these random ass hoochies up here to talk about boxing. She had no idea what the hell was going on. She was just happy to be there. I don't watch Sean. He always on a wave. He talked that same shit that some of these YouTubers be talking, and it's weird because he be watching they shit, getting notes and shit. No, don't be weird to me, Sean Porter. Get some braces. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, my thing is this. I said this the other week when I be going off on people. One thing you can expect from me is the same. I'm going to be consistent with my shit. And with that being said, that same shit that I say when you're not here is that same shit that I say in your face. And y'all seen that shit this past week. I mean, don't wait till somebody leaves to start talking that shit that they were sitting right there in your face. If you felt like that, you could have said that right there in front of them. Don't wait till they go. Like, that's weird. If Bill would have walked back up in that goddamn studio, Sean would have been sitting there with that fucked up hip looking crazy as hell with them thumb sucking teeth.
Well, all right then. Well, Lawrence. Lawrence RBE, thank you so much with our very first super chat of the night. He says, ladies, hello. If you're advising Jermell on what to do, while his pocketbook was good, I feel like his image took a major hit since Canelo. Same with Clarissa when she got knocked down sparring a guy. What would you be advising Jermell to do right about now, friend? You are his unofficial.
Just he need to do what he doing. He needs to take an arrow type break. That loss and then that shit that came out and him going to jail right before Christmas. None of that shit looks good. He just needs to sit, train. Don't stop doing that. Keep training. But he don't need to be out and doing nothing right now. He just no social media. Child don't need to be on social media. Nobody needs to be on social media right now. Not even the kids. Just take a whole family collective break from social media. That's it. He need to just be out the way.
Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind.
And when he buy back enough time to have blown over, so when people start asking those questions, he won't be in such a rage to like cuss him out, talk to him crazy. He needs to be Jamel, but a different Jamel at this point. Because now everybody think you an abuser. Because this ain't the first time we didn't see you go to jail for hitting somebody. He just needs to be out the way for a little while.
Well, goddamn. Damn. What's up, Corey Hampton? Shout out to the queens from the Ville, but braces will be appropriate. I'm just saying. Dang, be easy, BOXIANA. Jeez.
He absolutely 100% need them at this point. You can tell that he still sometimes will put that thumb up in there when ain't nobody around. You can tell. They still too rounded, friend. And he still talk with his tongue right there on the tip of them teeth. I don't like none of it. And I don't like for people to shade people when they're not around. That bothers me. Like, have enough nuts to say the shit that you want to say in people's faces. Don't wait till they're not around. Weird.
Well, damn. Okay, then. Damn.
No, Andre Styles. We all ain't been to jail.
You know, I read that comment and I wasn't going to respond, but yeah, Andre, everybody has not been to jail, sweetheart. Sorry.
French here. We are African Americans. We ain't shit.
Yeah, we all done. No, we all have not, good sir. No, sir, we haven't. Okay, no. Yeah, sir. So back to Sean in the interview and Abdul Wahid. There was some other news that dropped. A nice interview, another interview that dropped. Okay, His Excellency. He did a nice little 15-minute interview on design with what's this gentleman name? Ade, I believe, the British man, and he dropped some nice jewels. Did you watch the interview?
I did.
I like His Excellency. His Excellency is a big ass boxing fan at heart. I love that. Salute Nakia, make them freeze. Anthony, thank you so much for coming through. She said salute to the queens. What's up, Nakia? Listen, yes, we are jail shaming, good sir. We absolutely are jail shaming.
Absolutely, 100%ly, absolutely, we are.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, friend, what were your thoughts on what were your thoughts on His Excellency, his comments, what he's striving to do in boxing? What is your perception with all of that? Because I've been looking, and a lot of people, there's a lot of mixed, emotions, a lot of mixed feelings about what His Excellency is trying to do. How you feel about it?
That's because these bruvs can't afford it. That's why they got their faces toe up. I made a tweet the other day and I said, we finna see which of the bruvs really got the bread. Because flying to Saudi to see Tank versus Devin Haney is going to be a real feat. Y'all going to have to put y'all houses up. I ain't finna be homeless just to prove a point to nobody. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can just hang that shit up. But I like it. We're gonna get the fights that we want to see because he want to see them too. And if he got to bring them over there to go do it, so be it. The bag is over there. Them people come out, they having a good damn time. Like it's a great time over there. They got the camels in the bag. They bring them fucking man. They come out with them chairs. How they did Deontay and them with the and Ganu with the crowns and all the fur. Yeah, bring out the money bag. He rich. This is rich.
Rich.
Commentators to do this type of commentating. Come on and call us. I told you. I'll cover right on up. I won't even cuss over there, friend. You see, I didn't let the N-word go.
I love, and I'm so, just let me reiterate how proud of you I am again. I'm so proud of my friend, y'all. She has replaced the N-word with bruv, and I am so elated about it. I think it's one of the best things she's done 2024. I love it. But listen, why are people so opposed?
Because, friend, they want the fights over here in America where they still gonna stream them illegally, but they're going to go to these fights. They'll be able to attend these fights. Going to Saudi is a feat. Normal folks can't afford to go to Saudi for a week because you ain't going over there for a night or 2 nights. You're going to go over there for a couple of days. You got to have real money to do that shit. I ain't mad about it, but
I'm not mad about it either. And I'm just looking around at all of these people who are so opposed to it. I'm just tripping out at all of the patriotism that is jumping out of these folks all of a sudden. These is American boxers and they should be fighting in America. This is our fight. And I'm like, but just last week, wasn't y'all crying about getting the fight? Were you not crying and whining about potentially not ever getting the fight? Now, this man has got on Beyonce's good internet and said to the world that he wants that fight in Saudi. Nobody over here in these states, except for Bill and Devin Haney, been whining and crying and talking about they want that fight. Everybody in the camp of Tank Davis has said everything except let's fight. It ain't no money in the fight. The fight ain't ready. Well, His Excellency said, hold my beer. It's ready. I got the money to accommodate everybody. Everybody. And you mean to tell me you whack ass, weak ass boxing fans' next obstacle is that this is an American fight and this should be held in America? Like the majority of y'all finna pay them coins to go see it live anyway.
Well, Rachel said there ain't no liquor over there, so don't ever expect me to. Don't worry about it. I can't go over there no way, but you know what I'm saying? We can't go over there no way, but We can't go over there and we can't drink.
Who can't?
I ain't gonna listen. I'm not gonna go over there and go to jail because I'm gonna have fun. I want to go out the country and act unlike myself. And there's two places. Dubai is one of those places, and Saudi Arabia is another one of those places where you can't go there and be yourself. You gotta be You gotta be bougie and go over there.
That sounds like my kind of place.
Not me. Not me. Bring out the ratchet.
That sounds like my kind of place.
Why he gonna take me nowhere? Because he already know what to expect. I'm ready to go on a cruise because I'm gonna be good and litty on that boat. You're gonna be grabbing me by my damn wig. Now I'm gonna have some braids for that. I ain't gonna go out there with no hair. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy myself. That's what you're supposed to do when you go on vacation.
You are. You absolutely are.
Bring out me and my ratchet friends. We're all gonna go have fun, but not over there.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well.
I'm just saying, friend. I'm here for a good time, not a long one. Okay. But I'm going to jail. Oh no.
I'll tell you how it went then, friend. I'll tell you how it went. No filter, Tony, aka Uber Gas. He says, no cap, you guys will make great commentators. Listen, Tony, tell the people, honey, it will be entertainment at its finest. Okay. Yeah. So I just cannot believe all the people who have all of a sudden gotten this huge amount of patriotism and nationalism about a boxing match that we all can get up and watch on television. Like, I'm not finna front to y'all. I probably wasn't going to that fight anyway. Okay. Why is that a big deal? You know what I think? I think that people are so, and let me not say people, let me be specific. There's a certain Tank Davis fan that really relishes in thinking Tank is the A side, and he is, but they really, really have just blinders on because they think he is the only person that can be the A side. Like, if there's anything that's questioning or that maybe is going to challenge that, oh my goodness, baby, you have sinned against the Lord. It is an abomination. And because if that fight goes over there, that's a completely neutral playing field. Okay. That whole A side, B side, I don't care about folks' money. I don't care about what they're getting paid. I hope both of them get huge amounts of money. That ain't none of my business. I want to see the fight. So if the fight can only be made and is only willing to be made over there, go on over there. Guess who gonna set their alarm clock? If you really a fan, like you say you are.
Will they be up at 3-4 a.m. for the middleweight fights, and we are them people, and by 8 o'clock in the morning we all disgruntled and tired, but we saw some awesome ass shit, so we satisfied? I'm perfectly fine with that shit. And my thing is this: what kind of money y'all making in America to turn down that fucking Saudi money? Because they gonna pay y'all what y'all can't make over here for that fight. Meanwhile, we waiting on Bob and Al and Eddie and whoever else got their hand in making these damn fights. Like, nah, let them Saudis pay y'all and get y'all bread and come back and do y'all thing. Hell, or don't come back. Live there. Either way, make your money, bruv. Make your money.
Make your money. And it's so funny to me because I remember weeks ago when this first came out that, they're offering Tank Davis $20 million up front. And everybody in their mama called. Woo, and I tell you, they was a lie, a big lie, a nasty lie, a filthy lie. And then Eddie Hearn came out and said, well, that's what was being offered. Oh, that was another big, fat, nasty, filthy lie. And so now His Excellency did this interview and he said what he said. And His Excellency also went on to say he wanted to reach out to Al Heyman. He wants to do business with Al Heyman. His Excellency has extended the olive branch. They still lying? Are they lying? Are they still lying? I need somebody to help me. Are they still lying? Is they lying too? I'm just wondering.
Well, I'm not gonna say His Excellency ain't paying people, because I still want to know why Gerald came over here and stole that truck. Because I know he had got some money from over there in Saudi. So maybe this fight is different and we ain't got to worry about nobody coming home stealing no trucks or nothing like that. But I think the money is there. Why not go and take it? Like, we still gonna watch it. We watched that damn, what was that, Day of Reckoning? We watched that lame ass shit for 3 fights. 3 fights. All the rest of them fights was A-side fights and everybody was getting knocked out.
We watched that. We get up at 5 a.m. to watch Monster Inoue fight. So you mean to tell me y'all not gonna tune in if that fight is over there in Saudi? Really? Come on now.
Watching. And make it on a Saturday so it'll come on Saturday morning.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, and the rest of them gonna watch it too. They're gonna be mad, but you're gonna watch it. Nakia make them freeze Anthony. She says Queens of Boxing Talk group cruise. I'm just saying, Nakia. Don't give me no ideas. Wow. So John Norris says, how you gonna make 20 mil if Dev don't sell? I don't understand. Why is you in them people pockets? That's what I don't understand, John. Why are you in them pockets? If the man say he want to make the fight and that man pockets ain't got no limits on them, why you in them? Why?
What I'm noticing, because these people don't have nothing to do. They have too much time on their hands. They be worried about stuff that, like, we are not in the business of boxing, you guys. Like, we here to talk about the fights, like what's the possibility of who winning this fight, determine stuff like that. We care too much. Like, y'all in these pay-per-view numbers, who making what, GoFundMe's, whatever mixed up shit y'all done made up. Like, we're not a part of that, you guys. Like, we're here to talk about the fights as fans.
That's it.
That's it. Y'all worried about like how people paying a mortgage, like what was the percentage that the trainer made? Why do we care? Why do we care? Like,
that's another reason to put up a roadblock for the fight. That's why. That's another reason that ain't got nothing to do with you as a fight fan. And John Norrie, I see your comment, my bad. He said that's what he was trying to say. Oh, okay, because you touched the nerve when you said that. No filter, Tony, aka Uber Gas. Thank you so much for the 20 piece. He says, I'm a Tank fan from Baltimore, but he really needs to fight someone for real. If he can fight Barrios at 140, he can fight Devin at 140. Come on, Tank. See what I'm saying about Tony? You are a solid ass fan.
But why are we talking about Tank fighting at 135 pounds? I mean, 140 pounds. There is plenty of fights for him at 135 pounds. Like, he need to fight somebody. If he don't want to fight at 135 no more, go up to 140. Plenty of fights there, but he got a shitload of fights. We talking about Devin and Tank. Why are we not talking about Shakur and Tank?
Why aren't we? Where's Shakur?
People saying, y'all said after Shakur's last performance, he don't deserve. No, I would like to see the best fight the best. That's what I want to see.
And I want to see that too.
Yeah.
I want to see that too. I don't know. Shakur has been extremely quiet. I guess he's a little ashamed because of that last performance and whatnot. So I don't know if he feel like he deserves a Tank fight after that performance. I don't know. Last time we heard from him, he was talking about rematching De Los Santos. So I don't know. But if we're talking about strictly at the PBC, I would be perfectly satisfied with a Frank Martin fight for Tank Davis if he's going to stay down at 135, which is what he said. He said he's a 135-pound fighter. Cool. There's Frank Martin there. There's Edwin De Los Santos there. Why would you go fight a Rayo who got knocked out by Edwin De Los Santos? Why would you do that? You know, he said he ain't fighting Pitbull. I believe him. If he fight anybody other than Edwin De Los Santos and Frank Martin, I just want to see what the Tank defenders gonna have to say about it.
The monkey camp ain't gonna say a goddamn thing, just like the goddamn Shakur people ain't gonna say shit. And I love Gervonta, but the monkey train don't stop. Them motherfuckers go and go and go and go and go. It's never ending. What? Oh, okay.
What did you call his? What did you call his fans?
The monkey train. He called himself the big. Okay, so I want to discuss this with people because so many people turned this into a crazy fucking thing, and like y'all know, I love Tank. Me and my friend, we bump heads when it comes to Tank and Devin. Y'all know how I feel, what I feel when it comes to Gervonta versus Devin, right? This man calls himself the big gorilla. So why were y'all so bent out of shape when Bill called that man a monkey? Ape and monkey is from the same relatives, y'all. Like, they literally cousins, first cousins, sisters. Why was everybody so bent out of shape?
Because that's a racist term. That is a racist term. I can't believe he said this. So y'all just cool with Bill calling that man a monkey. Y'all just cool with that. Meanwhile, on his profile picture, it's a gorilla. In his profile name, it say Gervonta, and then it have a big gorilla, and then he got a gorilla tattooed on him. And so I guess a monkey is like where they draw the fucking line. You just not gonna call me no monkey, bitch. I'm a fucking gorilla.
Can we have I need to logically know, because y'all are smart here. Like, when did monkeys and apes not be from the same family of primates? Like,
Bill should have known better, and he should have just called him the premature primate, and then it would have been okay.
It was a man. I had a dude on Twitter so fucked up. He told me I had 10 kids by 10 different baby daddies, and my name was Shaniqua, because I said this shit is getting blown out of proportion. Like, you guys, the man calls himself the big ape, the silverback, him, right? Like, just because somebody said monkey don't mean that they don't. It's still the same people. Like,
you little monkey.
Like, where are we?
My thing is, when did we get so sensitive with the shit talking? You know, the man talking shit to him. Like, really? And I mean, it was people's channels who and that's why I'm so proud of you, friend, who use the N-word every other word. They religiously say the N-word, but you draw the line at monkey, but every other word is that don't move you. There's nothing wrong with that, because you say that, so you know what you mean by this. That's not offensive. But monkey, I draw the line at monkey. How dare he? You soft mushy.
I didn't even get to watch the YouTube channel shit about. I was looking at the fucking people from Twitter talk about it. Like, Twitter was so overran with people calling Bill a racist, and like, I kept trying to correlate the two, because you guys, monkey and ape are the same people. Come on, like,
they in the same family.
When apes are born, they start out as little baby monkeys. They don't come out as baby apes. They're monkeys. Y'all pissed me off with that shit. I just want y'all to know. I'm sorry.
I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, y'all really just everything that, and I already knew this, but when that happened and the outrage that certain people were showing, I was like, y'all gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, are you for real? You get on this good here YouTube blur every day, every other day, every time you on here, and you religiously using the N-word. Religiously. And you don't think you offended nobody. But when Bill Haney say the little monkey, cause he talking shit to the big gorilla, now he a racist. And y'all be saying racist and don't know the definition of racism. Don't know the definition of race. Everything ain't racist. Say stereotypical. Say prejudice. Look shit up. Y'all just be saying any goddamn thing. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious too. It tickled me. It tickled me to see the outrage amongst the people. I was like, he ain't no real Muslim if he's talking like that. That's another thing. Y'all always telling people what they are. Real Muslims don't do that. How you know? How you know? Christians don't do that. How you know? How you know? When last time you opened your book? Shut up. Make me sick. Anyway, Watch for the Hook says the fake outrage went away real quick, huh, Nick? Didn't it though? Because they knew it was some mess. It was some mess. It was a big old mess. They just wanted something else to be mad about. You know, it ain't no YouTube, but it ain't no boxing YouTube if they ain't talking about somebody named Haney. That's just all I know. That's what it feel like to me at this point. Darius Gilliard, thank you so much. He says, that's like calling a motherfucking Chrysler 300 when they refer to themselves as a Rolls Royce. Exactly. Darius. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got bent out of shape about that. Anyway, I'm just really, my mouth is open listening to the defenders of Abdul Wahid, aka Tank Davis.
Monkey Patrol.
What you call them?
The Monkey Patrol.
The Monkey Patrol. And the outrage about this fight potentially being in Saudi. People tell me, but why work so hard to give up your leverage? You're not giving up your leverage if you're getting the bank that you want. That's the leverage. They paying you to come over there. They're not paying him regular what he would be making here in the States. They're paying him to come over there. Since y'all all in the folks' pockets and whatnot. They're paying him. It's not going away. What y'all afraid of is that level playing field, that audience. It's going to be quiet. It ain't going to be all that rah-rah. It's going to be a neutral ass stadium. Why y'all nervous about that? Why y'all, what about that makes y'all nervous and whatnot? They both are Islam brothers, so they're going to be welcomed over there. So what is it about that just infuriates the people? Because they mad. They big mad about it. Big mad. ATL, Unanimous Boxing Sports, thank you so much. He says, salute Queens. Thank you. We appreciate you coming through. What is that? Yeah, that's how you sound, Boxing and Barbecue. That's exactly how you sound. You sound scary. That's what y'all sound like. Y'all sound afraid. Y'all sound nervous. I want to know from the Tank fans, the diehards, who do y'all want to see him fight next? Mine is Devin Haney because he's at 140 pounds. Who do y'all want to see him fight next?
I just want to see him back in the ring. I wouldn't mind a Frank Martin fight. I don't want to see him fight no Rayo, nobody like that. Frank Martin is like one of the only answers, if not Shakur. If he go up to 140, I still want to see him fight Teofimo. Subtitle Matias.
They can't. No, Tia fights at 140. Matias fights at 140.
I don't know where he going, friend. We don't know what he doing. They ain't saying nothing, and I ain't finna argue with nobody. All I can say is Tank Frank is the only acceptable answer at this point, if not Shakur. He has to fight somebody with a name like that for it to be good.
We shall see. We've been waiting, so we'll be patiently waiting. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. The other news that kind of crossed, I ran across is that allegedly Bud Crawford is making he's giving off vibes like him and Errol Spence Jr. are not having a rematch. He's like moving on, and I'm hearing that he's asking for a fight with Tszyu. What have you heard about that, friend? What's going on with that? What's going on? What the hell is going on?
I've been hearing so many things and so many names. Everybody just want to know who Bud gonna fight next. He went back to the gym. He got a silk press perm. Friend, did you see Bud her?
With the flip on the tip?
Friend. You know what? And like, Lord forgive me, because y'all know I love Errol Spence Jr. That is my fighter, okay? But what I'm about to say to y'all, it's not Sunday, and I got to be completely honest. You just don't play with people with her like that, okay? You just don't. They don't have nothing to lose. Like, they don't give a shit about nothing. They don't care about shit. You don't fuck with people that got hair like that. If you see somebody and they let their hair grow and it look like that, just go the opposite direction, because them people ain't right. Friend, why? And then it would bust down. His little baby pressed it out with her one that she be using for a Barbie, because it didn't have no good amount of heat on it, or his hair real nappy, like Anthony Hamilton nappy. That shit. And then he had tied it down. That's how it was fucked up, friend. I don't know who pressed that shit out, but I don't know why. But you don't mess with people with hair like that. I don't give a shit who he fight next. He a killer. I ain't fucking with him. I'm just sorry. You don't play with people with hair like that. They go to jail, they do their jail time and come out and do the same thing they went to jail for previously. Just can't comb it, can't brush it. My mom used to call that her, can't you, don't you? Can't comb it, damn sure don't want to brush it. I'm telling you, you don't fuck with people with hair like that, friend. Something wrong with them. They'll put shit in a sock and tie it up and beat you with it. Like, them people with hair like that is not right in the head, friend. Everybody you know with nappy ass hair. What you think? What?
I think that probably wasn't the best hairstyle for him, but I think the texture of his hair would be wonderful for locks.
Friend, that shit won't lock.
It will lock in a day, actually. It's that tight.
Listen, let me tell you, that hair ain't gonna. My son had a homeboy with hair like that. We call him Duda. Okay, Duda got hair like that. I tried to lock it up, it would not lock. He came back the next week, and that shit was just sitting on top of his head. And no, friend, no, it
He's
will.
had locks before.
No, friend. Them, I don't know what the hell was on his head when they did that then. Them wasn't locks, and I don't think that was his hair. It didn't look like it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know what? I think I missed this super chat earlier. I'm not sure, but Tony, aka Uber Guest, he said Stevenson versus Tank. I'm cool with that. With that too. Just fight someone, please. Yes, yes. And Boss Red, thank you so much with the $5 super chat. He says, didn't Floyd say it's prize fighting, not pride fighting? You fight for the prize, the biggest checks. Exactly, Boss Red. So if the people offering you your biggest check, why wouldn't you go over there? I think it's because they won't have the satisfaction of trying to little boy somebody. I think Tank's fans get more enjoyment out of trying to son somebody, out of trying to little boy somebody. They get off on the pissing contest of it all. They don't want the fight in the ring. They just want to be able to say he little boy somebody, he son somebody. time out for all of that. We've done that for about 2-3 years now. We get it. Leave Bud and that hair alone. I agree. It's scary. It's a very scary sight. When I saw the blowout, when he was in the gym with the blowout, I knew then something wasn't really right. And then the little curl on the tip on the flip. And he stood there and took a picture and let it be. He let the world see that. Yeah, he a little off. He a little off. But I'm trying to figure out what is going on with him in the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Is he gonna? Are they fighting now? What's going on? Is he moving to 154? Is he moving to 160? Is he still in pursuit of a Canelo fight? What is going on with Bud Crawford? Who do you think he's fighting next? Because it looks like he's back in the gym. He's back, trying to do something.
I think Tszyu is gonna fight Virgil Ortiz. I don't know who Bud gonna fight. I seen somebody say they want to see him fight Janabek. They want him to skip up all these divisions, just totally bypass 154 pounds.
Boyfriend, he was willing to bypass it and go to 68.
But weight classes are for a reason, and we not gonna start that bullshit. I get it. He good. He good. I don't want nobody clipping me and taking parts of shit that I'm saying like I'm not giving this man his 100% credit. Bud is a killer. All right, y'all hearing that from me. But he can't skip over 154 pounds. Plenty of fights for him to make there. Start him slow. Give him somebody on the low just to give him a test run and then throw him in there with them dogs.
Well, the only problem with that is Bud has said himself he only has 2 or 3 fights left. So it's not like he about to fight 4 and 5 times. He wants the big money fights, and he said he has 1 or 2 more fights left in him. So what are they? Where is he going to get the big money from? I don't know. Ramsey's 10, he says, all these Spence fans matchmaking for Crawford. If the rematch doesn't happen, Spence should fight Boots since he was his mandatory for almost a year.
Hell no. Bud, why y'all want Bud to fight Boots? Bud and Boots should be next.
If Bud don't stay at 147, that's the only fight that should be next.
I don't even want Errol to fight Bud next. I want Errol to have a tune-up. I need to see what he look like. Because I'm scared. My stomach still is not together from what the fuck that I watched in July. And it's been 6 months. My stomach still ain't cool, and I still ain't rewatched that fight. I refuse to touch it with a long handle spoon because I remember my actions like they were yesterday in July. I'm not watching that shit again. I don't want to see him fight Bud next. I want to see him get back in the ring with something. And if you look good, we'll have a discussion about that fucking rematch. But I don't want to see that shit next. You didn't have the eye surgery, all that bullshit. Show me something first. Because I can't, I know I'm not finna watch my fighter get Apollo created by a nigga with 4C hair. Said it.
First of all, back up off the 4C hair. Number one, let's just
5C, 7C. Whatever he got is untamable. Bruv has untamed her. I'm scared of him, and I don't know what to call it. He needs a tamer. Unbrush from TikTok. That brush that they've been using, that he need an unbrush, baby, because I don't know I'm scared of people with her like that. It was a girl at my school with her like that, friend. She used to pick on everybody. And when I tell you, by the time she got to high school, bruv was just whooping folks just because she had her like that. And she used to wear remember the fan ponytail?
Ma'am.
She had a fan ponytail with her like that, friend. Mm-hmm.
I know somebody else who got hair like that, but I ain't gonna say it. Talib Cunningham says, I can't stand Bud, but he also has police hair. Roll up at any time. Ask me. I know. Still man down. Hair looking like mine. Looking at it. Oh, he say he also has police hair. Roll up at any time. I cannot stand you to leave. I can't. Leave the 4C people alone. Okay, I'm offended a little bit. Okay, stop. Um, Ramses, no. Okay, I don't think Bud or Spence is going to be fighting at 147 pounds anymore. So that excludes Boots. Okay, Boots is about to get his reign on at 147 with the new group of guys that are at 147. I don't believe Bud is interested in fighting down at 147 anymore. And I know Spence is not interested in fighting at 147 anymore. So that ship has sailed unless he is going to move on up to 154. And I don't think he's about to do that. So I don't think we're getting that fight from either one of them. And like Bud said, he's interested in making the big money fights. And as good of a fighter as we all think Boots is, he's not a big money fight for anybody right now. So, do you think, because I heard some people discussing this, do you think it's a big money fight for Bud to go over to Australia to fight Tszyu?
I mean, shit, yeah, they loved him just like going over there for Cambosis. He need to know he ain't the A-side in that fight once he get there. You B-side buddy once you get over there, cause that's they guy. They coming really out there to see him. They like you, they know you, Bud, but they coming out there to see they guy. And if you beat that guy in Australia, now you done earned his fans.
Money wise, do you think it's a big fight for Bud?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. Do you think he'd go over there to do it?
Oh, do I think Bud will go? I think it's listen. They just built Chateau de Budrick. That he gonna go back. That he gonna go back at least twice.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that's a good fight. I think that's a good fight for him at 154. He'd be getting a belt or fighting for a belt at 154. Riddle me this, friend. Does Jermell Charlo still have the remaining 3 belts?
I think I don't know if he lost a belt or dropped a belt, but he still got majority of them.
I say go 54. I say go to 54 and fight Tszyu. I really think, yeah, go to 54, fight Tszyu if that's the big money fight for him. Because listen, at this point, that man can do what he wants to do. He wants a big money fight. He's not finna fight Canelo next. Tszyu provides that. Go get it. Go get it. And then, that could be his swan song, really. But speaking of Canelo, and I know he's your fave. Let me see. What you talking about, Ramses? Ramses says, so who should Spence fight next at 154 if the rematch doesn't happen? You know what? I would like to see the battle back of the defeateds. If Spence goes to 154, I wouldn't mind seeing him get in the ring with Sebastian Fondora. Fondora lost his last fight. Spence lost his last fight. They both need to rebound. I wouldn't mind seeing Spence versus Fondora. I wouldn't mind seeing Spence versus Erickson Lubin. Who would you like for him to fight at 54?
I want him to get that get back against Castano. The only person, well, I would say the only person to beat him, but the second person to have beaten him, get that get back against Castano, or maybe Mendoza would be a good fight for him. I like the Sebastian Fondora fight. I don't really want to see Lubin fight, and I know a lot of people are big on him. I'm just waiting for him to get hurt. Because for some reason, that Sebastian Fondora, that shit stay in my head every time I think about him. He looked like the Elephant Man. So I don't want him to be trying to play with him. Some fights like that.
Yeah, I think that's.
I need to see how Danny gonna look, but I'll even watch him and Danny Garcia at 154.
I don't want to see that again.
I don't mind.
I don't want to see him fight nobody else that he already done beat up, especially not Danny. I don't want to see that. Watch for the Hook. Thanks so much. He says, "How Bud gonna shake the contract though?" Well, We don't know because the original contract said the fight was supposed to happen within the year. And we're already past that. And so the original fight stipulations also said that the fight was going to have to, the weight of the fight would be decided by the winner of the fight. We don't know any of that. We're just assuming at this point. So I don't know. It's very interesting. It looks like Bud wants to move on from it. It looks like EJ still wants to run it back. So that's going to be interesting to see where those cards fall. But apparently PBC should be here soon, giving us some indication of what their lineup is going to be looking like starting in March. So we shall see. The other thing, it looks like we have been asking for, and we're going back to the ladies, we have been asking for a rematch with Michaela and Alicia Baumgartner ever since they had that fight in the UK. And it looks like Alicia responded on one of the comments about if we would ever get Mayer versus Baumgartner too. And her response was, yeah, let's do it. Now, that's the first time I've ever heard her say anything about wanting to rematch Michaela. She was very adamant because of, you know, how Michaela felt like she was wronged in the decision about not giving her a rematch. But all of a sudden, today, apparently, she's cool about it and she wants to, she ready to fight everybody, is what it feels like. When she came in a couple of weeks ago and she made her live and she said she was going to be doing things differently in 2024 and she calling everybody out and well, she's doing that. Friend, how you feel about that? What you think going on?
It ain't Sunday, so I ain't got to tell the truth. I don't want her to do too much because it causes a lot of room for people to say certain things. Sorry, that's my nephew's truck. I hit the buttons. But no, I don't know, man. I don't want to say that because, like, you know, once you start saying the wrong thing, it can be taken wrong. I don't want to say the wrong thing and it be taken wrong. All I'm gonna say is keep continuing to be great. That's what I feel like. I feel like she wants an opportunity to continue to prove herself because so many people doubted her because of her little situation. Innocent. They looked over, man, say, I want them to look at that shit how they looked at everybody else's shit. We Canelo fans, we look over the bullshit. Dillian White continues to fucking fight after he done got popped a million times. Gerald fat ass Miller too. So I'm looking over it. So I want to see the rematch between them. It was too close of a fight for us not to see it. It wasn't a land haul. It wasn't none of that shit. Like, I want to see it again. So if she agreeing to it now, I know Michaela gonna have something smart to say. Because Michaela was itching for that motherfucker before she moved up.
She was. And if the rematch happens, I'm assuming Alicia is going to have to move up since she's been talking about doing that anyway. But yeah, it's interesting. That my question is, like you said, friend, and I ain't trying to be funny, but these are the facts that have been given. The WBC came out with a statement saying that she did not intentionally, that's the word that stuck out to me. She did not intentionally take any enhancements, performing drugs or whatnot. However, if you go look at her, is it BoxRec or wherever you go to find boxers information, it's still showing that she's suspended, but we don't know why. And do we know how long she's gonna continue to be suspended? So there are still questions there. Okay. The statement was a blanket statement, but she is taking it as if she has been acquitted. Okay. And she has not been stripped of her belts. So that's how I'm gonna take it too. Okay. So very anxious to see what she does next, who she fights next. She's been calling out Clarissa. She's been calling out Amanda Serrano. Amanda act like she can't hear when Alicia is saying she want to fight her. That's more realistic to me. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I want to talk about the rumblings that are going on about Canelo's next opponent, friend. Why are you looking like that? I thought you'd be very happy to talk about Canelo. He is one of your favorites. What's the problem?
I don't like y'all little shady ass comments. That's what.
What comments? What are you talking about?
And they gonna have something to say about this shit. So go ahead and announce it so I can see the critics and get on y'all ass about y'all favorite fighter. I got time.
Well, friend, what? I just was wondering, how did you feel about it? Because what I'm hearing is that he is gonna be, his next fight is gonna be Gervonta Charlo, the other twin. And I just was wondering how you felt about that.
Well, I told y'all I want to see Maul in another fight before that fight, but if that's what he chooses to do, he better let his hands go. He better not get in there and act like his damn brother.
Do you expect anything different?
Yeah, I do. Because now this is going to give me determination if they both wanted to ride the horse or if just one of them wanted to ride the horse. And if they go in there and they fight alike, I'm going to consider both of them wanted to ride the horse. So they made a sacrifice. And Canelo is going to invite them over collectively. And they going to ride that damn horse, friend. The pretty one with the blonde hair. My story is never going to change about that shit. It has not changed yet. They are fans of Canelo. Like, I'm fans of Canelo. They're the same.
Damn.
So, we'll see. We're going to see who really wanted to ride the horse, if it was Mel or if it was Maul.
Do you think Maul has any kind of chance in that fight, friend? Honestly.
Yeah, I do. He looked good on his first comeback after being gone for 2 years. And then he ain't fighting nobody but Jose Benavidez, but still, he still looked decent. And I'm going to give him an opportunity before I give him a job.
I don't think that's going to be a competitive fight at all. But you know what? I take that back. I take that statement back. He seems to be, his family life seems to be back on track and back stable. And that is a huge part of his success in the boxing ring. So hopefully, between now and the time that the fight is made, if that's the next fight for Canelo, if that part of his life can stay solid, he might have a chance. His being out of the ring so long may be a hindrance to him, but as far as him mentally, he might have a fucking fighting chance in there with Canelo. I just don't know. Though. I'll have to see. I'm like you. I would have liked to see him get another fight before that one, but we shall see. We shall see. I would have liked for him to fight Caleb Plant. That's the fight I was looking for Charlo. I was looking for Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant slapped the shit out of him. He didn't feel that little shit. He was like, nah, you know what? I ain't fucking with this goddamn white bruv. I'm not fucking with this white bruv. Not at all. No.
That's who he needs to be fighting, though. That's who he really needs to be fighting. And besides that, who is Caleb Plant fighting? Caleb been out of the ring for a minute too. So it's time for him to get back in there. Who is he about to fight at 168 pounds? That made more sense than Canelo.
Who knows at this point? Maybe he'll fight Mel. Because Mel said I don't think he can go back down either. He might as well drop them goddamn belts.
I don't know. I don't know what Mel is gonna do. I have no idea. Was there anything else? I'm trying to think. Was there anything else I missed? Because I've been gone, friend. I've been gone. You on mute.
No, we didn't miss a thing. We really are right on target. Everything we talked about, everything that's happening. It's been a very, very, very slow week. Um, we did a thing. We almost to 4.1. Like, let me tell y'all, started from the bottom. Now we here. Like, big shit popping. Like, we really growing pretty fast. We just got the 4K. Now we are like we 900 people away, literally, from being at 5K. That ain't that many people. We can do that in a couple of months. So if you're new here, you like the content. We're back being mild again because we were on some ghetto ratchet stuff for the last couple of shows. So we're back to our normal self. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come back to see us on Sunday because we have a fight to discuss and maybe some more tea by then. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we just might make y'all wait and see y'all next Friday and talk about the fight. Who knows? You never know what we might do here. We're all about surprises. But hope you enjoyed the content. We're like this every Friday and every Sunday at 7:30 on Sunday and 9:30 on Friday. Interviews coming. I'm good. We're gonna work on that this week and start lining those up since boxing is slow before we get a schedule in late February and March. So be expecting some interviews. If you want to see an interview, drop it in the comments and let us know. We'll look into it. Y'all have a good night and a very safe week. Stay warm.
Stay warm, guys. Stay warm. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Rolo, I ain't been nowhere. I just been chilling and away from um online boxing, Twitter and boxing, YouTube boxing. I took a nice little break. I've been on vacation, just chilling. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you as always. Like my friend said, please continue to like the comment, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe. We do this every Friday and every Sunday evening. I want to wish your team luck tomorrow.
No. We don't need no luck. Ray Jackson didn't switch from a damn Cowboys fan to a Texas fan. I'm already expecting us to lose tomorrow. Don't wish me no luck. Because luck ain't going to do nothing but piss me off a little bit more. Because now all of a sudden, the Texans got a shitload of fucking fans that we ain't had at all. And if we win tomorrow, I don't want to hear nobody talking about the Texans shit. Cause y'all, we started from the bottom. Now we here. We don't need no new friends, no new fans. We don't need no look. We going on that bitch on Stroud and pure energy. You hear me?
I was just trying to be nice and say good luck, and I wasn't trying to get all that extra. I really wasn't.
We don't need no niceties from you guys. Rubbing your jinx off on us. Keep that. Keep it. Keep it.
All right, well, y'all get ready to join us on the couch then. I mean, damn, I was just trying to be nice and say good luck and whatnot, but hey, I'll keep the couch warm. Me and BF chilling because my Cowboys and his Eagles is on the couch chilling. So hey, I'm just saying. Anyway, thank y'all. We'll see y'all Sunday, I think. Peace, y'all.